Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be diving into the mysterious side of life, and that is the Matrix theory, or as it is more commonly referred to as the simulation theory. I know that this is a very common topic lately, especially with the rise of platforms like TikTok. We just have easy access to share our peculiar and unexplainable experiences, and it is accessible to anyone at any time. However, instead of doing a similar video to all of the other Glitch in the Matrix videos, I am going to switch it up a little bit. But before we jump into today's video, if you are interested in things like true crime, crazy and unknown historical events, ghost phenomena, and things of that sort, then you have stumbled on the right channel, because that is all I'm going to be discussing here. And if you would like to join in on my upcoming adventures, definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of those. Also, sorry for my baby face. If you didn't know, or I probably haven't even mentioned it, but I am an actor, and I just finished filming a TV show where I had to shave off all of my scruff. This project was extremely fun to be a part of, but I can't say much about it, so before I ramble on too much, let's just go ahead and jump into the video. Not sure if there's many people out there nowadays who haven't heard of this theory, but if somehow you have not heard about the simulation theory and don't know at all what it is essentially the theory that the world as we know it is a simulation, and that we are being controlled by whoever or whatever is playing the simulator. Whether that be one entity or many individual entities, this theory grew in popularity in recent years, especially with certain elites such as Elon Musk endorsing the theory.
Yeah, maybe you've answered this before? A simulation.
I've had so many simulation discussions, it's crazy.
Okay, so, because...
In fact, it got to the point where basically every conversation was the AI/simulation conversation. I think here's, remember, like the strongest argument for us being in a simulation, probably being in a simulation, I think is the following. That 40 years ago, we had Pong, like two rectangles and a dot. That was what games were. Now, 40 years later, we have photorealistic 3D simulations with millions of people playing simultaneously, and it's getting better every year. And soon we'll have virtual reality, we'll have augmented reality. If you assume any rate of improvement at all, then the games will become indistinguishable from reality. It would seem to follow that the odds that we're in base reality is 1 in billions.
The Glitch in the Matrix theory goes hand in hand with the simulation theory in regards to the belief that our lives are being controlled by the simulator. But lately the system has been overloading and glitching at times, causing many anomalies to occur that seemingly cannot be explained. Many people have fun with this theory. For instance, my husband one day when we were on a trip to Big Bear for our anniversary, we were stuck in a ton of traffic the whole way, which traffic in general is the worst, but I feel like when you're headed to a vacation, it's almost worse than other times because you're anticipating relaxing and whatnot. While we were stuck in traffic, I made a joke about how if we were really stuck in a simulation, then our simulator was a giant jerk for having traffic. And my husband, in all seriousness, turns to me and says, well, yeah, of course we have traffic. Some parts of the simulation have to run slower so the other more intricate parts can run smoothly. And all jokes aside, he does make a pretty good point. If you think about it, if we actually were in a game like The Sims, the system would need certain parts to run slower to allow other things to run more smoothly. While that idea has some fun with this theory, there are some videos that are a little harder to explain. A couple of these videos you probably have already seen, especially this first one, but I think that by far this is one of the craziest because it has actual clips from the surveillance cameras.
So the craziest shit happened to me earlier. So, okay. There was a glitch in the system. I'm gonna show you guys a video, okay? So in this video, you can see me grabbing a lemon, right? I cut it in half, and then I cut it in half once more, right there. You can see me cut it, right? I go get a bag, okay? I grab the bag, I go back for the lemon, and I grab the lemon, and I touch it, and I'm like, why is it not cut in half? And my face, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like inspecting it, I take it out of the bag, I grab this lemon, trying to see if I cut that one. I recut the lemon because the lemon wasn't cut anymore. I'm freaking out because the lemon was not cut in half anymore. It was literally intact. And you can see me in the video cut the lemon in half. There was a glitch. This has never happened to me, and I don't know how to act. I'm freaking out.
Honestly, with this one, I don't even know where to begin. There's comments on that video that say that you can see the lemon melding back together at one point. Personally, I can't see that. I think it's just grainy footage. But you still cannot explain. You do see her physically cut the lemon all of those times, so for me, I cannot explain how the lemon would have gone back together. I don't know. For me, it's tricky for me to start even explaining this one. If you have any theories, definitely leave a comment down below with that theory, because I would love to read it. But other than that, let's jump into the next glitch in the Matrix video.
All right, everybody sees me walking. I'm walking. Look. This plane isn't moving. It's not moving. But it sounds like it's moving.
With this video, I feel like there is an explanation that could be given, such as CGI or something like that. I'm sure there are very talented people with editing and different things that could make this look legit. The reason I thought that this was an interesting video to include was because how she started the video compared to other planes frozen in the air. She started the video on the ground and like, I'm walking, and then she panned up. So I felt like that kind of made it a little bit more interesting, I guess. I don't know. But what do you think? Definitely leave a comment for all of these down below. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that for every single TikTok, but definitely whichever your favorite is or whatever your theories are, leave them down below. This next one I have personally never seen before, and I probably watched it a good 100 times trying to figure out how it was altered or if it was altered, but honestly I couldn't figure it out. So as you can see at the beginning of the video, he's holding a red folder, and then when he passes by the car and comes back into view, it's miraculously turned green. Like I said, I watched it over and over and over trying to figure out how that could have happened. The only theory I could have really thought of was that he was holding two folders at the beginning. But correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like he's literally only holding the one folder when it's red, and then again when it's green, it's still only one folder. So I really don't know how to explain that one. And lastly, there's this video.
And here's the question. You know how when you move, sometimes you pack something in a box and then you go to unpack that box, and even though you distinctly remember like wrapping it up and putting it in that box, it's just not there, and then you like never find it, it just vanished in the move? Okay. I'm having the opposite problem, and I feel like I'm losing my mind. So when I lived in Florida, I had this mug from Steven Universe, and I got it in a merchandise grab bag. I've never seen one exactly like this for sale, like on its own. This is the only one I had. But then when we moved from Florida to Tennessee and I unpacked two of them, I have two of them. I don't know where this one came from. I was so confused by this. I even texted my sister like, hey, did you have a mug and I stole yours? And she's like, I don't know where that came from. And then I decided, well, maybe I bought a second one and forgot about it, which does not sound like at all like me, but that is the most logical explanation. So sure. But this one I can't explain. So when we lived in Tennessee, I needed a dish for rings. I bought this cute little turtle. I got it at an antique mall. When I bought it, I distinctly remember I found it on a shelf, and I was walking through the antique mall holding this turtle in one hand and a little ceramic Scotty dog in the other hand. And so there was definitely just one. It's not a thing that you see every day. I can't think of another place that I've seen this. I don't think it's a new item. It definitely seems, I don't think it's an actual antique, but it is probably vintage. So tell me why when I was unpacking just now, I have two of them. I have two of them. And if you look, they even have sticker residue in exactly the same place. I tried to clean the sticker residue off this one, and that was the best I could do. And I swear to you, it looked pretty much exactly like this before that. And this one also, if you look, it's a little bit dirty on its head and legs. This is like exactly how this one looked when I first bought it. like before I cleaned it up and put it on the shelf. So what is happening? Am I the receiving universe? Is there like a parallel universe version of me who's unpacking boxes right now and going, I wonder what happened to my Steven Universe mug and my turtle dish? Like, what is happening? Why are things duplicating in boxes for me? What?
This one reminded me of a small little glitch that happened to me recently, in the sense that it seemed like objects were copying and pasting themselves. About 2 months ago, I was driving home from work, and it was the same route that I always took. And while I was driving, I was obviously aware of the car that was in front of me, and I noticed that they had a few stickers on the backside. It has been a couple of months, so I don't remember all of the stickers. I remember one looked like a abstract wave, and then the other stickers were like catchy slogans and whatnot. But at some point the car turned on a street and I continued going straight to get to my house. And when I pulled up in front of my house, the same exact car with the same exact stickers was in front of me. And for a moment I kind of just sat there trying to figure out how that could have made sense. And what I came to the conclusion of was that they somehow beat me to my house even though they had turned down a street before me. And then I finally came to the conclusion that I was just gonna get out of my car and listen for those sounds that cars make after you drive it for a while. And as I opened my car door, I noticed that a car was turning onto my street, so I closed my door again just to let them pass. The same exact car with the same exact stickers in the same exact places. I literally had to do a double take from the car to the car that was in front of me, but it had not moved, obviously. It wasn't transporting or something. But to this day, I do not know how to explain it other than chalking it up to coincidence. But even coincidence, I don't really believe in, so I really don't know how to explain it. However, some of the Glitch in the Matrix videos that have gone viral do have an easy explanation of how they occurred if you look really closely to the surrounding clues. And I do have a couple of those videos to show you in the next couple of clips.
Is there a glitch in the Matrix?
So as you could see in that video, it showed Wanda from the backside walking with a child at Disneyland or Disney World. And at some point, a guy who is now being referred to as Red Shirt Guy comes out from in front of Wanda, seemingly out of nowhere, and people just think that he's teleporting to in front of Wanda. But I feel like it would be much more noticeable to all of those people around Disneyland. It's always crowded, of this guy just appearing out of nowhere. And I was able to find a different perspective of this video. It's not from the original poster. I was actually able to find it on Shane Dawson's new podcast. So let's go ahead and watch that.
Well, it was fake.
What?
Oh my god. No way.
Uh-huh.
Bullshit.
Okay.
That one really got me too.
Damn it.
I know. It's called the Red Shirt Guy's POV.
Okay, let's do it.
Hi, Red Shirt Guy here. Just want to show you my point of view. The original cameraman is in red, but he doesn't start his footage until the guy in the gray shirt crosses his frame. So I am completely hidden.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Wait.
Hi, Red
What?
Shirt Guy here. Just want to show you my point of view. The original cameraman is in red, but he doesn't start his footage until the guy in the gray shirt crosses his frame. So I am completely hidden.
Oh, you see him off to the side there, and so it was just an angle. It was like a.
Wait,
The next two videos are not from the original poster, and they may have been ones that you've already seen before. Like the other one we just watched, these videos show a person seemingly appearing out of nowhere, unless you look really closely to the surrounding clues. So on that one, if you look really closely to about the middle bottom of the screen, just after the second woman walks into the frame, you can kind of see an arm or a leg or something of the man behind her, and then it looks like he dodges out of the way because of her movement. I'm gonna go ahead and play it again and see if you catch it this time, but definitely keep an eye out for like the middle bottom of the screen. This next video is from the same account that I just showed, and it shows another person seemingly appearing out of nowhere. How I was able to explain this as being a trick of the eye is because the woman is blocking most of the frame at the beginning of the video, and as she walks out a little bit further away, obviously there's more of the surrounding areas that you can see, and my theory is that these two people were walking diagonally across the street, and then they decided to turn last second and walk straight down the street, which makes it appear that they just appeared out of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie, it did take me a good while to catch these subtle moments in these videos, replaying the video over and over, honestly. Although we are able to debunk some of these glitches as just a simple trick of the eye, there are still some videos and even some pictures that really hurt the mind when you try to make sense of them. If there are any Glitch in the Matrix videos that you find that blow you away, I would love if you tag me in them. Maybe there can even be a part 2 to this video sometime down the road. My social media is always listed on my videos, including my TikTok, if you do want to send me anything. You can find that information at the end of every single video or also down in the description. Other than that, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy this video and want more that are similar to this with a mixture of media and storytelling, then please put a like on the video to let me know. And if you are not yet subscribed already and want to join in my upcoming adventures, definitely consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can get notified of when I do make a post, especially right now since I don't have a set day that I am able to upload. But as always, I do appreciate any and all support, and I will see you on my next upload.